Christopher Nolan's next film is going to be Homer's Odyssey, the Odyssey, right? Now, just a few things to get out the way.
I wish Bo was here to talk about this one today.
Oh, no, yeah, agreed, actually. That would be good.
Yeah.
A few things to sort of get out the way with Christopher Nolan, why we're even doing a video on this, is that Christopher Nolan is one of the few working directors now where he will announce a film and there's an interest potentially in what it's going to be. There's very, very, very few directors that get anyone's attention on any of the projects that they do nowadays. Like no one really cares. Like if Ridley Scott's like, oh, I'm making a drama, people are like, oh yeah, like all the others you've made, like the uninteresting slop that he puts out these days. And that's Ridley Scott, right? There's very few directors working today that will make the majority of people, cinephiles, go, oh, so what you doing? What's this? What's going on? So it's Christopher Nolan, right? No, I'm not saying it's going to be a good film, right? But it's going to be interesting at the very least. So yeah, it's going to be the Odyssey, mythic action epic, which obviously it's the Odyssey. The other interesting part of this is going to be shot with new IMAX technology. So I presume it's going to be a bit of a technology demo to a degree for what the industry can do with this stuff. So let's take a look, right? It is going to be, so according to a new X post from Universal Pictures, so Universal did this, filmmaker's next project is a mythic action epic shot across the world using brand new IMAX film technology. The film brings Homer's foundational saga to IMAX film screens for the first time and opens in theaters everywhere on July 17th, 2026. So Nolan has assembled an all-star lineup of actors befitting of the action epic tale. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, and probably others. The studio Nolan's follow-up to their Oscar-winning drama Oppenheimer is projecting a production start date sometime in the first half of 2025. And Nolan is set to write and will produce with Emma Thomas under their own banner. So obviously, Christopher Nolan's left Warner Brothers behind now due to everything they did during the COVID lockdowns and stuff. So he's got a new home over at Universal now. So for those that don't know, just quickly, Homer's ancient Greek epic poem, The Odyssey, remains one of the oldest pieces of literature still read by modern audiences. It chronicles the story of Greek hero Odysseus during his tumultuous journey home following the Trojan War. The Odyssey has been brought to the big screen a few times, first with 1911 silent film by Giuseppe di Liguro, and later with 1954's Ulysses, starring Kirk Douglas. The 2000 satirical comedy film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is also loosely based on Homer's magnum opus, and 2024's The Return with Ralph Fiennes is adapted from the last sections of the epic poem. So Holland admitted last week to signing on to the project without knowing many details. He said, to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what it's about. And he said, I'm super excited, but it's been pretty quiet about the project. I met with Nolan. It was awesome. He kind of loosely pitched what it is, and I'm sure when he's ready, he'll announce what it's about. So there you go. That's the story. Thoughts? It's a lot of information, I know. Sorry.
Christopher Nolan is a S tier director. I am a big fan of his. Not every single thing he's ever done, obviously, but most of everything he's done, I'm a fan of. So I think this is going to be. I think this movie has the potential of being epic in bringing in huge box office numbers. The cast lineup, his involvement. I think this could turn out to be a smash hit, potentially. It's got good. The odds are in its favor with everything that's lining up, everybody that's involved. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to check it out when it comes out, unless we get like some trailers and it's a bunch of identity politics, garbage, DEI crap, nonsense, where they change everybody up, and change the story to for the modern audience or some crap like that. Unless they go, as long as they stay away from all that nonsense, I think it has huge potential, and it could for sure be a smash hit.
I don't think has there been anything that he's done that's like that? I don't think there has really.
No, I can't think of anything.
Well, now remember, he said that he wanted to make something different and consequential, and this was one of the things he mentioned in Epic. He also mentioned a horror film. So I thought this was going to be his horror film, but turns out we get epic poem.
You looking forward to it? What do you think?
Yeah, of course I am. It's a Nolan film. The guy's a genius. Yeah. I mean, he's still probably, even though I would still say Batman '89 is the definitive Batman because it was all wonderful and crazy, cartoony, comic book goodness. Yeah. The Dark Knight, was still, I can't even begin. Batman Begins was excellent, but basically without him, I don't think we would have had the resurgence in DC as we get for a short period of time. So I look at everything he's done, and I just as long as he doesn't do anything with the sound editing, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, his films suck, man. The sound on his films suck. They're the worst.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, I watched Tenet, and I'm like, this would be a great movie if you could hear half of it.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Because he buries the dialogue instead of it being in the center channel where it's supposed to be. He puts the dialogue everywhere, and you're like,
I don't know what is.
I'm like, those speakers down there, bro, don't have the register to carry the vocal tones to people's ears, right? It's just
all of his films do the same. They're shit with sound. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And it's not like you're watching it on bad, theater. Like, it's just every single theater. Apparently, they're just
it's just terrible. I mean,
weird, man.
What was the one with the girl in it that's now a dude? Where everything, like, it's Inception.
Inception.
I was like, okay, first of all, that's where we got the loud horn sounds that passes like a soundtrack. But what I found frustrating there is there are several points in the film where you're going, what just happened to the audio? And that's the only thing. He should never be allowed to touch the sound. Everything else he does is amazing.
Or just hire new people. Maybe it's the people that he keeps going back to. They're just shit as well.
Mike Mexican Iron Man's making fun of me in the chat.
I know. I did see.
Mexican Iron Man.
I did see. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be. Yeah, it's always going to have my attention. A Nolan film, whether it's going to be good or not, who knows?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know what kind of twist is. There's always a twist. So who knows what the twist is going to be? Doesn't need to be a twist in something like this. Just do it. Just make it good and just do it. But
the only movie I was not a fan of, that a lot of people praise, was Dunkirk. I really didn't like it. I kind of found it a little boring. I thought there'd be a little bit more action and stuff in it.
I didn't watch that one, to be fair. I'm so sick of war movies.
Yeah. Culture, did you like Dunkirk?
Yeah, I thought it was good. There's a few of them that I could take or leave, but like I said, for me, Nolan's just the best. Plus, he always gets every actor to want to work for him.
Yeah,
I mean, that's this is another example of that. So, I'm a huge fan of his work, and if he could keep Zendaya out of it, I'd be happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think she's in it now. So,
and so is Sparkly Batman. Good Lord,
he's great. He's a great actor. He's a solid actor.
I actually liked him as Batman. I didn't like him as Bruce Wayne as much, but I was a big,
So
you know,
you like the stunt man in the costume.
Pretty much. And he was definitely in it, in his talking moments, the fighting scenes, obviously probably not, but
I
actually liked the Batman.
Great actor.
I'm going to tell you right now, the physics in the bat suit against the machine guns were spectacular. Just turn off physics.
Sure. Yeah. But as an actor, Robert Pattinson is brilliant. He is a really good actor.
No.
You can say no, but objectively, he is a really good actor. He has incredible range.
Okay.
What have you seen him in?
He was sparkly pants, like
Batman. There we go then. There we go then. I'll send you some clips.
Okay. He was in those Twilight movies, right?
That's what I just said.
Yeah. It's what started his career, but then he moved off into really, really, really decent stuff. He was really selective about.
Yeah, everybody who says watch The Lighthouse, I saw The Lighthouse. He's not good. So
okay, all right, okay. Anyway, Gary super chats £10 and says they were going to make a sequel to Troy about the Odyssey because Odysseus was in Troy, played by Sean Bean. I wish they made it while it was connected to Troy because I like that movie. I did not know they were going to do that.
Actually, Larry's correct though in the chat. Tenet, sparkly Batman, glitter pants was good in Tenet.
I still have not seen Tenet.
Oh, you suck.
Well, I didn't know that, Gary. But yeah, that's interesting.
I love seeing Bean.
Yeah,
I just really every time he's in something, I'm just waiting. I'm setting a stopwatch to when they kill him. Yeah.
He was in Snowpiercer for ages.
Yeah, sometimes it's like the first scene. Sean Bean, he's gonna die.
Did you guys watch Snowpiercer? I really like Snowpiercer.
I did not.
You didn't watch it? It's good. I like it.
That's a show, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, there you go, guys. Christopher Nolan. We'll move on now.